Hi, my name is MacIntyre and this is Emily's playing with me. Before I start to sing, I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. So I've grown up and I've always been taught that gender equality was something really important, and it's something I really care about and I've always cared about. I also have grown up writing songs, and that's something I love doing as well. And in the last couple of years I've had to struggle with myself because I started thinking maybe singing is quite a selfish act, it's quite an indulgent act. You're all watching me up here singing, and I really wanted to use it for a positive kind of impact. And I've been struggling with how to combine two things I care about, the singing and something like gender equality, and how to produce that into something that actually makes a difference. So for me that happened actually out of an unlikely thing. I wrote a little love song when I was 16. And it's a silly song, it's quite sad, but it's really simple. And when I created it, I didn't really know what would happen to it. I just sang it for my parents. And then actually went on to be used for a Women's Aid video, all about addressing the issues of domestic violence and things like that. So it actually became really important. And it's the first song that I'm going to sing to you today. And it's about a relationship that might look beautiful, but at the heart might be destructive. It's about a woman who knows that a relationship isn't working and a man that is trying to pretend it is. So this is the first song. It's called Pebbles at Your Window.
It's a long way home. He used to walk it with her. And down the alleyway, well, that's where he first kissed her. Their backs against the wall, well, they never really had it all. Stars show love and youth, but the street lamps know the truth. Pebbles at your window, don't let your daddy know, don't let your daddy know. Pebbles at your window, don't let him know, no, let him know, no. Into the bark of a tree, roll forever, you and me. Well, she's scratching at the wall, and she knows that they'll never have it all. Stars show love and youth, but the street lamps know the truth. Pebbles at your window, don't let your daddy know, don't let your daddy know. Pebbles at your window, don't let him know. She hears the game, she checks the time. She knows it's too late for what he's about to propose. The window is open, she wishes it was closed. He's writing on the wall, pretending like they've always had it all. Stars show love and youth, but the street lamps know the truth. Pebbles at your window, don't let your daddy know, don't let your daddy know. Pebbles at your window, don't let him know, don't let him know, no, no. Pebbles at your window, don't let your daddy know, don't let your daddy know. Pebbles at your window, don't let him know. Oh, I'm here. Pebbles at your window, don't let your daddy go. Pebbles at your window.
thank you very much. The next thing I want to talk to you about really briefly is something that I've actually just encountered coming to college. I kind of grew up in this bubble that both of my parents, particularly mum, but both of my parents have taught me that because I was a woman, I had a right to say stuff, I had a voice, and I was allowed to speak my mind and should speak my mind, and I had something of value to say. And then I started, and I hung around with like-minded people with the same kind of background as me, who all thought the same. And then I moved to Dublin, moved away from home and all those influences, and realised that there's beautiful, talented, intelligent young women that start sentences with, "I'm not a feminist, but," or, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not okay for people to think of feminism as a dirty word or equal rights as something that they shouldn't aspire to.
Hear, hear.
Yeah! I'm so afraid that there are women that don't realise their potential and may not ever realise their potential. And I've written a couple of songs about this in terms of mental health and everything like that, in terms of being able to say exactly what's on your mind and not being afraid that if you're going to say something, you're going to get put down, because everyone has a right to speak. And so this song I'm going to sing is called Speak. It's called Butcher, but it's all about speaking your mind and about the real dangers that can come if half the population are afraid of speaking their mind and doing what they want to do. So it's called Butcher. It's a bit dark and negative, but sure, you'll get the point anyway.
Sailed a big black pirate ship when I give to the poor what I stole from the rich. If I rowed a small, small wooden boat, then I think I'd just be happy to float. If I were a writer, I'd tell of what has happened here. If I were a butcher, I might show you my dear flowers on the table, just on time. I wish I were able to speak my mind. Flowers on the table, oh, I wish I were able to speak my mind, just on time, to speak my mind, just on time, to speak my mind, just on time, to speak my mind.
Thank you very much. Okay, so on to a lighter note. The last song that I'm going to sing for you is, well, I wrote it actually when I felt a bit lost, and I felt that I'd lost a bit of myself and my real beliefs, and it was a song to try and get myself back to where I kind of stood. But since then, the lovely thing about songs is they go on and they develop and they become more than they were intended to be, as I explained earlier. And since writing the song, now every time I sing it, I dedicate it to my mother, who's made it all the way from Belfast today. So this is all for... There she is with the camera. This is for her, and it's also for every woman or every man, anyone who's lost themselves and knows that they have beliefs and once upon a time stood for something, but is maybe because of other people or they felt discriminated against or felt suppressed in any way, has kind of come away and lost a bit of that. So it's about getting back to yourself. And yeah, it's called Back for Me. But before I sing it, I'd like to thank Simon O'Carroll for playing guitar with me. And I'd like to thank everyone who was involved in organising such an amazing project. It's an absolute honour to be on the stage tonight, and I can't wait to hear Miscellaneous afterwards. So she's going to be fantastic. So this is my last song. It's called Back for Me, and it's for everyone here today. Thank you. What to say, I'm going crazy underneath the grave. I don't know what to do, I go crazy, even if it were true. I'm slowly losing everything I thought I knew to you. I'm
it's darker now than it ever was before. Once upon a time I knew what I was fighting for. But you stole my plans while I was gonna stick it to the man. You stole my ideas. You were scared they were gonna beat his. You tried to hold me down, but now I'm breaking free from the locks. You got all my stuff and I want it back, box by box. I'm pretty sure you thought the best of me was sealed and packed away, and you never expected I'd come back for me someday. Back for me someday. I refuse to wait any longer. I'm coming back, and this time I'm stronger. You thought you had me in control. You thought you had me told. You tried to hold me down, but now I'm breaking free from the locks. You got all my stuff and I want it back, box by box. I'm pretty sure you thought the best of me was sealed and packed away. You never expected I'd come back for me someday. Back for me someday.